Jason Kelce's shocked reaction when Travis Kelce talks about Taylor Swift's gift for Kylie Kelce's 33rd birthday on podcast. On Tuesday, March 25th, the Kelce brothers released an episode of their podcast New Heights, where Jason and Travis. Kelce had a moment that was both funny and surprising when Travis accidentally caused a big mistake. It all started when Travis Kelce excitedly talked about the birthday gift that Taylor Swift gave to her sister-in-law, Kylie Kelce, on the occasion of her 33rd birthday. According to Travis, Taylor gave Kylie and Jason a stroller for their unborn baby. However, while talking, Travis accidentally confused the word stroller and wheelchair. Travis said, Taylor gave Kylie a wheelchair for the baby that was coming. Immediately, Jason Kelce, who is known for his strong, outspoken style, was shocked for a few seconds before reacting violently. He looked at his brother, his mouth agape in shock. Jason said, "A what?" Travis quickly realized his mistake, but instead of correcting himself immediately, he burst out laughing at Jason's reaction. Travis said, "Oh, sorry, I mean a stroller. Oh my God, I said it wrong." Jason, still not recovered, put his hands on his head, shaking his head as if he couldn't believe his ears. "Oh my God, Travis, did you just say Taylor gave a wheelchair to a newborn baby? Do you know what you just did?" Travis laughed awkwardly, trying to explain. "I just got the word wrong. I meant a stroller. It's clearly a stroller, man." Jason leaned back in his chair, slapped his forehead, and laughed loudly but still didn't forget to gently scold. "I swear, if this news gets out, Taylor will never forgive you. Imagine the whole world thinks Taylor Swift gave a wheelchair to my newborn baby. Oh my God, it's really Travis." Travis laughed along, trying to justify himself. Hey, don't make a big deal out of my slip of the tongue. Just call it a forgivable mistake." The brothers eventually burst into laughter, and the podcast audience couldn't help but laugh at Travis's disastrous yet hilarious mistake. The moment quickly became one of the most viral clips on New Heights, with fans unable to stop talking about the Kelce brothers' innocent yet adorable nature. One person was quick to comment, saying, "Even though Travis slipped up a little, Taylor Swift's gift was definitely a meaningful gesture to Kylie and the Kelce family, and most importantly, Jason had another memorable story to tease his mischievous little brother about for years to come." The Kelce brothers then talked about the passing of Baloo, Kylie Kelce's beloved dog. While the two were laughing, Jason's voice suddenly lowered, making the atmosphere strangely quiet. There were no laughs or jokes between the Kelce brothers. Instead, it was an emotional moment as Jason Kelce shared for the first time the passing of Baloo, his wife Kylie Kelce's beloved dog. Jason's voice dropped as he spoke of Baloo, the dog who had been with the family since the beginning. Baloo wasn't just a dog. He was part of the family, Jason said, his eyes filling with regret. "The mornings Kylie would wake up early and cuddle Baloo on the couch, the way my kids would play with him, and the days Baloo would patiently sit next to me while I watched the tape after each game." Travis Kelce was speechless. At first, he tried to stay calm. But when Jason told him about the moment Kylie hugged Baloo for the last time before leaving forever, Travis's eyes started to tear, and he said, "Damn, Jay," Travis muttered, his voice breaking. He lowered his head, quickly wiping away the tears that were falling. Those who follow the podcast know Travis as a strong person, but this moment shows another side of him. A brother who loves his family, a person who is always attached to Jason and everything his brother cherishes. Travis said, "We are men. This can be easily overcome. Hey, Jason, pay attention to Kylie. I think she will be very sad about this." Jason said, "Yes, Kylie. She couldn't hold back her tears that day. I was very worried because she was about to give birth. I was completely insecure. When this happened," Travis said, "Come on, Jason. Please encourage and care for Kylie a lot. You are a strong man, right?" Jason, with a thoughtful face, said, "I will do it." Early this morning, she tried to walk and not think too much about that sad thing anymore. Travis said, "Oh, that's good. Hey, Jason, I have an idea. What do you think about us getting another dog for Kylie to help her ease her sadness?" Jason shook his head heavily and said, "Oh, that won't work. We are quite busy preparing to welcome the baby. We won't have time to take care of another dog." Travis said, "I'm sorry to hear about Baloo. I remember the first time I met him. He was a big dog but extremely gentle and friendly. He always made everyone laugh with his cute silliness." Jason said, "Yes, Kylie shared on Instagram that when we told the kids that Baloo was leaving, our eldest daughter Ellie said, "Oh, he'll get to see Winnie again. They'll be so happy to see each other." That really comforted us. Travis said, "Children have such a special way of looking at things. We can learn a lot from their innocence and optimism." Jason said, "Yes, Baloo always wanted to be petted and had his favorite food. He was a simple dog who brought joy to our family. Although it's heartbreaking, we know he had a happy life full of love." Travis said, "I believe Baloo and Winnie are running around together somewhere, happy and free. We will always remember them with fond memories." "Thank you, Travis." Jason said, "The support of family and friends really got us through this. Family is there for each other through good times and bad." Travis said, "Remember, you are not alone in this loss." The Kelce brothers then observed a moment of silence to honor Baloo. "We were so lucky to have Baloo in our lives," Jason said, his voice soft but sincere. It was one of those rare moments in New Heights where family transcends sports, where two strong men are not afraid to show their vulnerability, and where fans get the sense that no matter how famous they are, their hearts are always with their families and their loyal four-legged friends. Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski are ready for it. The retired NFL players agreed that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce should have a kid on a recent episode of their Dudes on Dudes podcast. "That would be a great kid," Edelman, 38, gushed earlier this month. Gronkowski, 35, speculated, "The kid would be performing, having 8 catches a game, and then doing the halftime show." When the former tight end said on the March 6th recording that this could take place in like 24 years, Edelman predicted, "Probably sooner." The ex-wide receiver explained, "Taylor was on the scene when she was like 13. Gronkowski replied, "Their kid would be like 14 in college. Just surpassing middle school because he's so smart. He'll be in the league at 18 and singing and performing at halftime." He added, "Dang, they need to have a kid if that's the case." Edelman continued, "Dreaming big for the couple's future child, from doing a Quo Fashion collaboration to having a song go viral on TikTok." Kelce and Swift, both 35, have been dating since the summer of 2023. While the pair have not publicly spoken about their future family plans, Edelman and Gronkowski are not the first to push for them to conceive. In March 2024, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Harrison Butker shared his hopes with EWTN News in depth that the duo get married and start a family. Swift made headlines 8 months later for holding fellow wag Chariah Gordon's infant daughter in a sweet snap. In February, Kelce's pal Adam Lethko recalled on the Steam Room podcast that the pop star gushed excitedly over photos of his baby when they met at an MLB game. Kelce is already an uncle to 3 nieces, and his brother Jason Kelce has a 4th daughter on the way with pregnant wife Kylie Kelce. The athlete has made casual comments about fatherhood since his love story with Swift began. Not only did Travis say he couldn't wait to effing make one when discussing lab-grown NBA players on New Heights in March 2024, but he told Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity viewers that November that a baby would make him smarter. The catching Kelce Allen joked, "Man, that's all I had to do to become brilliant." When the Kansas City Chiefs traded superstar receiver Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins in 2022, it seemed unlikely that the franchise would be able to replenish its pass-catching options quickly enough to reach the next 3 Super Bowl games. But that is exactly what happened, in part due to some roster wizardry conjured by the front office, in part thanks to the genius of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes was a one-time Super Bowl champion when the Chiefs dealt Hill to the AFC rival Dolphins.